It's the TK and DK show.
Please stand by. Stand by. On the air next. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. On the air next.
It's the TK and DK show. It's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com. Forget normal.
The PK and DK show. Your average everyday couple fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
Yes! Welcome to another show. How you doing? Come closer, my friends. Come a little closer. Let me send you over to myself.
Oh, okay.
Being that I'm the star of this program.
Sure. That is totally incorrect.
You know I'm joking around.
Hi, everyone. I'm DK. Hi.
Send you over to DK. She's actually the star. She's the one that gets us the views.
Thanks.
She's the hotness of the show. Foreign face. Hotness.
Hi.
All right. Welcome. So much stuff to get to. Tonight, as always, big thanks to you guys for joining us live in the chat. We'll do a little roll call to pay you the respect that you deserve. That is coming up here in just a few minutes, so hang on for that. If you're new to the show, we do it Wednesdays at this time, 5. I did not silence my phone, and now I can because I got a new one. I had a warranty. An old boy didn't see the scratch on my glass because I was covering it with my hand, and he said, perfect condition. What's the matter?
So again, we are live here on Wednesday, 7
yeah.
Central, 5 Pacific. Hello, we are PK and DK.
Look how professional this chick got.
Absolutely.
I don't know when she became this pro, but she did. It's a live look at life. We try to remind everybody to live a good story, and we talk about our life. We talk about the news. We talk about whatever is prominent and happening. You can always follow us on Facebook at PK and DK. Follow us on Twitter. Same stuff. PK and DK. You can send us a shout out via the new website. We got email links on there. We're trying to do all we can. Please do, though, if you can do us a favor. The only thing we ask, we don't even have ads. We're not making any money. In fact, your boy is going, what is that?
Something else going on.
I got email sounds. I got it all. Amateur hour, folks. We try not to do ads. We try not to do any of that stuff. And by trying, I mean we don't do it. So the only thing we ask for you is to please follow us on YouTube if you can, and Spreaker, and it's PK and DK on both of those places. Thank you so much for doing that. Let's jump right into a point counterpoint right now.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
DK found this point counterpoint. I didn't even... because usually the point counterpoint, and especially on the new website, it's really easy to vote on it. You just like scroll right next to our video and you can vote and you can see the results. It's still last week's up because I want to go through some of those results coming up in just a few minutes. But the point counterpoint, I was thinking, I was debating over it. I was doing some serious brainstorming. I didn't know how to phrase it. I didn't know, because you usually put options
Right.
when it comes to the story. We bring a story or an argument that we have, put some options on the table. You tell us that I'm usually right. Typically
Sure.
what happens. Let's applaud you guys for having some common sense. This point counterpoint, let me have DK explain it to you. She found it.
Oh, no, this is so incredibly sad. It was about a missing dog who was found with a note that said, "We beat it to death, LOL." The missing dog was dead. This cute little Pomeranian dog. So I guess what we're asking is, what would the correct punishment be for these terrible, terrible people who did this awful, awful thing to a poor dog?
You have to understand, and I don't know if you said that. I was just trying to fix something with our transitions real quick for the video side of things. But these were kids that did it.
So
They think it's kids. They don't know who these kids are. So we don't have an age on the kids, right? And that's why it was so difficult for me to try to figure out how to phrase the point counterpoint. Because sometimes I have a tendency to, I don't know how to say this, lose my shit
Right.
sometimes. This is one of those stories. We have Kiki. Pick up Kiki. He's licking my feet right now.
Kiki.
Show everybody the little Kickster.
So this happened. Oh, where is she? Come here.
She's right there. She's right there.
This happened right by your sister's Florida.
Oh, it's Florida. Oh, well, that explains that.
Hey.
There's Kiki right now.
There's little Kiki.
For the people podcasting the show, you obviously can't see her. She's an adorable King Charles Maltese mix that we got. And I just, man, I don't really care. Does it matter how... Is she snoring?
She just snorts sometimes when she's excited.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
It's not her fatness.
No, she's gotten lighter. I'm going to put her down. She's kind of heavy.
Next time I'm in bed snoring after a night of drinking, and boy, you're about to see some video and pictures of a night of drinking from this past weekend, I'm just going to call it whatever she just said. It's not my fatness. It's just, I'm excited. I'm excited to be taking a nap. But that's the thing. I guess a couple of questions. Does it matter how old the kids were? And what's the punishment for beating a dog to death for these little serial killer bastards?
Look how adorable. 13-year-old Pomeranian was killed because he went missing on Friday, and then the owner saw it.
Can you hold that up? Maybe hold that up. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but we'll put it up to the camera. For the people podcasting, it just looks like a little adorable fox.
Well, that's the name of it, was Fox.
That looks just like a baby little fox, right? I mean, look how adorable that is.
So it had like 10 broken ribs and all sorts of it's just terrible.
Horizon waterboard them. John saying cut their fingers off. Kiki also followed by that. I could give S how old they are. I couldn't agree with you more.
Look at the note, PK.
Couldn't agree with you more. Oh, show that.
No, this makes me sad.
Wait, is the dog dead in that picture?
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yes, that's what the note.
Yeah, man. So what do you do? Like,
I'd kill him.
I understand that, but in real life, what's going to happen to these kids?
I mean,
or what should happen to them?
I mean, they haven't said exactly who it was. I hope to God. I feel bad no matter who it is. They should die.
Obviously, animal cruelty charges, right? But let's say it's a bunch of 15, 16-year-olds that are idiots.
A 12-year-old kid, what's he going to do? He's doing this to a dog? Then now what for the rest of his life?
I guess that's why I couldn't phrase the point counterpoint. What's a realistic punishment?
Right.
Because whenever I ask this on past shows or on the radio or whatever, we get people that call up and we're like, well, skin him. And I'm like, all right, I kind of agree with you, but that's not like a realistic punishment. That would never happen. In this day and age, like, what's something that they should go for? What would you do if you found out that was our kid?
I don't know. I don't know.
See?
I mean,
I couldn't write options for the point counterpoint, but I just felt so strongly about it that I really wanted to bring it to the table.
I mean, there would be no amount of money would be okay to pay a fine by any means. You'd have to spend a lot of time if you were a child in like a correctional center, doing a lot of service, like with. I mean,
would that help?
I don't know if somebody's like that. That's already messed up. I don't know if there's anything to help them.
No remorse from Christy Death. Got to applaud Christy. Got to applaud. Put bamboo slits underneath their fingernails. Ooh, I've heard that's. I thought that was a movie that they did that in. I was like, man, I don't know who thought about that, but that. Woohoo! So is this a good time for Smeeze to tell a dog joke? In fact, it is not. Wait, is that not from Smeeze? Who wrote that? No, that was from John. Oh, God. Please don't encourage. Dude, look at me. Don't encourage Smeester to be jumping on here with dog jokes, please. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard that. You can contribute to the point counterpoint. You can do that by emailing me, and then I'll put like maybe some options next week or something. We'll follow the story and find out what happens. Because again, I don't know what I want it to be realistic with the options, but maybe I just shouldn't have. And there's Smeeze laughing about the dog joke comment at PKandDK.com in the live tab.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkandDK.com.
Now, last week's Point Counterpoint was about her being a hater because I was invited to this bachelor trip that I wanted to go, a boys trip that I wanted to go on. It's like once a year or what have you. And instead of her just being happy with me, she wanted to like up me up on the trip.
One up, yep.
So I had you guys vote, and in fact, we're going to check out the results right now together. Be happy for your man. He probably deserves a nice break. Or I'm on DK's side. The wife should always be invited, and if not, he should let her live. So have you voted? Because I voted.
You already know what I would vote.
So you're going to vote for yourself?
Of course.
All right, so I'm going to vote for myself. This is, by the way, on the new website, thedailyf.com, hit the PK and DK show, go down to the live tab. You'll see it right there.
Perfect. Thank you for voting me.
Well, because you haven't voted, so I'm just being fair. And yeah, be happy for your man. Denise is a biatch for the win.
Brilliant.
Someone sat on there all weekend long and kept voting for himself.
I'm sure people don't have lives. They were just sitting on there.
No, you. You're like, refresh me.
Maybe. I cannot confirm or deny that. Let's talk about what we got coming up on the show tonight. All sorts of stuff, including the wine that we're drinking. Tell me about that. You got it for $2.99.
So this is the infamous $2 Chuck. We have one in Houston that I found. So
You think it'll be good or ass?
I heard it's good.
Okay.
I heard it's good.
Tips for those going to the DPS. Holy crap.
DPS,
4 hours.
and that's what it is called in Texas. And
why isn't that the DMV like it is in every other goddamn state?
I don't know what does DPS stand for. Department
of Public Safety, but in every state I've lived in.
Department of Motor Vehicle. I don't know.
That's what it is.
I don't know.
It's like that in Florida, California. It's like that in Oregon. I believe it's like that in pretty much
Washington.
49 out of the 50 states.
It's Texas, sweetheart.
Also coming up, we'll tell you about the airline that's making passengers, I can't hate on this, making passengers weigh in before getting on the flight. And if they go over the whatever weight limit is that they put in, they gotta pay.
Right.
Which kind of like, I understand where they're coming from because weight is gas. So it really is. When I was taking my pilot's license, oftentimes you never fill up the plane. I don't know if you'll know this or not. You never fill up the plane with gas all the way. You don't do that. You know, like in a car, you just fill up the tank.
Always.
Never fill up the tank. You find out where you're going, how much gas it takes to get there. Then you find out your weight. Then you calculate how much gas to carry that weight to that destination. And that's how much fuel you want to put in there. Otherwise, the more fuel, the more weight, the more it costs for you to get to point A to point B.
Okay.
That's also some people like that don't know what they're doing. They'll get lost, run out of gas. Have you ever heard those stories? They'll run out of gas and like run into the side of the mountain or crash. Because, again, they didn't calculate or they got lost and didn't have enough gas to get to the airport that they're going.
Okay, now it makes sense.
So this airline is going to charge people for the weight. Fair or unfair, we'll get to it. We'll talk about Kim Kardashian's naked photograph again.
Yeah, when we try to pull that picture, so many that came up. So many that were so gross and inappropriate. I'm like, ew. And PK's like, yeah, ew. Oh, hey. We don't need to see all that. Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to see that.
This was your story, all right?
This was my story, but I didn't Google it.
I made the mistake because I wanted to bring up the picture. So I said, rookie move. I said, Kim Kardashian naked, right? Without even thinking about it.
Sure.
Like hundreds of pictures came up. So then I decided, I'm like, all right, Kim Kardashian naked 2015, right?
No, even more.
Even more. I didn't pull those. I didn't even pull those. But even more pictures came up. In fact, I think that those are from the 2015 search. So then I did, what was the final search?
Kim Kardashian pregnant.
2015.
And then it was of her getting effed.
And then no, that was before.
I'm just kidding.
So then we got the picture, and we'll show you. And I want to ask in just a few minutes. I'm like, I'm so sick. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, and I'm not saying it because Denise is right in front of me. I'm just sick of, like, I've seen her naked. I've got the video. I don't have the video, but if I wanted to see the video, I could see the video. It's like it lost its sizzle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just trying to stay relevant. I mean, we're talking about it, so.
I'm not talking about it to give her press. I'm talking about it because it's like, all right, I don't really give a rat's ass. In fact, I didn't even know what the picture looked like. I had to ask Denise, and Denise knew which picture to find. Right. My question is, well, who would be something that we would want to see naked?
Me.
Who would be somebody that?
You better say me.
Like Kim Kardashian, already seen it. Done did. Multiple times. Ain't no mysteries over there.
You're just pot stirring right now. Keep going.
Little chef.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chef in the building.
Mm-hmm.
So think about that. We're gonna ask you in in a few minutes who would be worth your time to check out naked. If you're wondering about the Apple Watch and if it's worth it, we got ours. We'll give you a little review. More money, less problems. We'll tell you when the perfect time is to buy your holiday plane ticket. The Ratchet report, including Miley Cyrus's sister Noah, who's 15. I was kind of struggling with myself. Should I have put it in the Ratchet report? because she is 15.
You're right.
But does a 15-year-old, if their life is falling apart, do they get a pass because they're 15? Because you don't want to hurt their feelings?
No.
Or do you say it as it is?
You got to say it as it is, so hopefully you can help them before they go down the
I would think.
path.
Also, where are the parents? Well, I'll show you that picture. I'm putting myself on the Ratchet Report. That's right, folks. Put myself on the Ratchet Report. You're about to see, like, the worst kiss picture that's ever been taken. I'm going to go as far as, was that like very forceful kiss?
It was very, yes.
I want to know
It's
if
very
you
aggressive.
I want to know if you enjoyed it.
I mean,
If it was 50 Shades of Grey or if you were on the border to call the police
right.
for assault.
Well, yes, it was very assault.
We're going to get to that. And we're going to get to Ben Affleck's Nanny, which I don't think she did anything wrong.
Former nanny, by the way.
Now, the argument is, and this is pretty interesting.
She's a whore. Wait, sorry,
that's
what?
not even the argument. The argument isn't about Jennifer Gardner and the cheating and all that. It's about something else she did with another guy that's a celebrity that I don't think she didn't do anything wrong.
Well, I'll get
They offered it. She took a picture. Nothing wrong. The hate train over here.
Whoop, whoop.
Full force. So that is on the way. Emails, comments, and tweets as always. We were asking right before we got the iWatch. By the way, emails, comments, and tweets, get them to us on Facebook. You can do it on Twitter. You can do it by email, pk@thedailyf.com. You can do it all kinds of ways. I asked about the iWatch before going out and spending the money. Emily said, I hear it's annoying. It's always vibrating when you're doing stuff, and it's super distracting. Followed by Maria. I've had it since it came out, and I love it. I read the manual, watched the video on how to work it so I wouldn't end up with annoying settings. My watch is a dream. Followed by Nick, who said, Nick Reynolds, have it, love it. Also, if you get it, don't get the Sport, get the next version up. Watch edition. The screen is sapphire crystal, much more resistant. My Sport already has scratches from minor bumps and crap like that. I did not get the expensive version.
But isn't it all like the same face, just like the bands are what makes it expensive?
No, the face is the different. It goes from the version that we bought, which is bottom of the barrel, to like $599 or something. That's the sapphire that doesn't scratch as easy. And then it goes up to like $1,200. They had a model for that. And then, of course, they had the $10,000 watches. I was next to this Middle Eastern dude, and he was like, oh, these are the only watches I buy, the $10,000. I'm like, oh, that Arab money don't play. There you go. So we got the cheap one. I also got the cheap one. We'll cover it when we get to the review. John was thanking us for reading his note. John, I hope you feel better. He was missing the chat last week because of his grandma's passing. Regarding the DPS, I will get to in a few minutes. Erica wrote in, go to Rosenberg. Apparently, that's the hot spot to go because Joanna followed that up with you should have gone to Rosenberg. In and out of less than 15 minutes. Their system will text you and keep you updated on when you are online and estimated time.
That is amazing. And that's where you got to go next.
I guess, man. And Kathleen said drive to Hempstead. And I don't know how far that is. Maybe somebody can put it in the chat.
I feel like we've driven past Hempstead before.
Put it in the chat for me, please. But she waited 2 hours in Houston. Hempstead, 10 minutes. Let's applause that. Brilliant. So I guess my question for everybody is Hempstead, or should I go over to the Rosenberg location? And I was in pretty interesting comments with Cecile throughout the entire week. She actually emailed talking about the line conversation we've already had. We've had it plenty of times. But I just wanted to give her a shout out for reaching out for us. Emails, comments, and tweets again. Facebook, Twitter, on our YouTube channel. You can leave them on there as well. And you can email me, pk@thedailyf.com. This chicken head has a roll call. Why? Because the people must be heard.
What up? This Wednesday, we have Low Key Thumbs, Manuel, Jake, John, Justin, Skate Free, Christy, Matt, Schmeez, Brandon, Horizon, Marcus, EDD, we have Raymond, Morphman, Larissa, we have Jesse, 713, Anita, Truth Teller, JBL 200.
What's up, son?
7 anonymous viewers. Come on, join the chat. Don't be scared.
No. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Ow. Ow.
There you go. By the way, that's how we punish ourselves whenever we do something wrong. Like if
we hit each other. That sounds terrible.
But sort of,
PK?
not really. It's a slap. You do it to me, too.
I
so
do.
It's not like,
that's true. That's something we kept quiet. But
whenever I say something or I do one of these looks like, damn, what's that girl? She's like,
give me your
Hands. All right. Online. If you've been going to PKandDK.com, there's really no updates on there right now because it's done. You know, I'm going to transfer the domain to the new site as soon as I can get it completely dialed in. The only reason we still have PKandDK.com, where we're going to continue to have it for our show page. But the reason the old website's still up is because I'm working on the API on the phone. So
what's API?
So basically, our website is dialed in if you go to it on a computer, but on the phone it looks kind of funky. So if you're watching or listening to the show, don't do it on the new website. Go to the phone, right? But if you want to kill some time during the day, go to thedailyf.com. I've been, you know, I haven't spent as much time as I'd like to because I'm still working on the coding on the back end. But as soon as that is done, we got Smeester that's going to be giving us some stuff. We got all these people. However, I did want to show you just real quick. We do have a few things. If you want to kill some time, maybe tomorrow or something, just go to thedailyf.com. Probably my favorite clips of all time. We stayed up last night. The Bill O'Brien, man. I don't even know if I could put this online because it's, you know, I was talking to DK about this. I'm like, and I'm not sure if I could take a Vine and put it online because it's the rights of the NFL or something, right? But the shit's on my TV, so I'm really just shooting my TV. So, like, and I'm giving him respect, full-blown respect. Bill O'Brien is my new favorite person on the planet right now, folks.
You know, some country, some Rick Ross. I fucking love Rick Ross.
I mean,
you know, some country, some Rick Ross. Sprint to the sideline and back. I fucking love Rick Ross.
That's the only thing about the Vine videos. I guess you got to mute like one when you play all the other ones. But yeah, I mean, like
fuck that. Okay, we're a competitive football team. We work our asses off.
That's a coach that I want.
So
what do you think about it?
I was very, very, very excited to see Hard Knocks last night because obviously we are in Houston and it features the Texans and it just gets you pumped up for football season, which preseason is on Saturday. I loved seeing Bill O'Brien. I loved seeing JJ. I mean, there was two other key players that were featured, but those were my two favorite. And I enjoyed the full hour of just Texans football.
Like, fuck that.
Exactly.
Okay?
Right.
You know, some country, some Rick Ross. I fucking love Rick Ross.
And to be honest, I didn't know a lot about Bill O'Brien. So I'm excited to see him and come out of his shell a little bit, like on TV, that the whole world can see and experience.
I thought it was awesome. I really did. Like, you told me, though, that you weren't very excited about the show.
Well, I
was completely opposite about
it. There was two things that I was really excited about, but the other things, like, I want to see them get down to like the nitty gritty of like the football, the practice, and like I know with time, but like my favorite part about like the Jets season that they had, it was real life, real stories. Like you saw these guys that walk in, and you're like, oh, bye family, like I'll see you. Like they're progressing towards it, of course. So it's just the first episode. Like, oh, I'm gonna miss my wife. Like I'm a rookie, and I have her picture, and then I have my daughter's picture, and then like you see how dreams get crushed, and it's so sad, and it's just real life, and that's the part I want to see. How terrible does that sound?
It's football.
That's what I'm.
Also, you know, we said we were going to talk about the DPS in a little while. This was a picture, and this was a quarter of the room at the DPS when I went there twice on Mother Effing Tuesday.
Like, fuck that. Okay?
How about if you see the Lizard Man, we've got that online on PK on the dailyf.com. Some church lady got a picture of the Lizard Man that apparently is taking over North Carolina. So we've got a bunch of stuff. Probably my favorite article of all time. I think I have this in Pay the Respects. Is this drunk kid that wrote this note to his professor?
Oh, yes.
Saying, just letting you know that you're a mother effing G, and I'm sorry that you're bald. If you want, I can hook you up with a girl that can get your hair back and keep you banging. Also, I need you to ask for an extension on my paper. I'm really effing drunk, I think.
F-U-C.
Is that?
Yeah.
Keep slaying, boy. I forgot to do a school loop again, whatever that means. He wrote back, though, with like the best response ever, which reads, please refer to my syllabus for information on how to submit your paper. I appreciate your concern for my bald head. My wife likes it. I don't get paid enough to get her implants. And on the side, hair implants. And on the side note, what were you drinking last night? Next time, please email me. I'd like to have a bottle of whatever you had so I don't have to remember what you said. So all that stuff, much, much more. And we're going to start updating it even more. And I think we've got the look down. And if you have any other suggestions for things, to do to the website, please get them to me at pk@thedailyf.com. My friends, it is time.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's Denise's Wine Wednesday. She don't know nothing about wine except that it make her feel good. Oh yeah, no credentials. Denise's Wine Wednesday. The following information gon' be pointless. Oh yeah, she don't even remember the wine tasting she's been to.
White girl.
drunk.
Why you mad at me, man? I'm trying to pace myself. Last week's show ran 3 hours, and I think 2 of them was just rambling about nothing. I'm trying to be on point this week.
Well, will you please finish your pregame wine so I can pour our actual show wine? Thank you very much. All right.
We have a when we buy wine, we do a thing called the throwaway bottle, which we crap during the we crack during the planning of the show.
That might not be true this time. We're gonna try it out. So
What do you mean that might not be true?
So what we're trying this evening is TJ's, which is Trader Joe's, $2 Chuck, which is actually $2.99 plus tax here, so not quite $2, but like $3.07 or something. So I heard a lot of it when we were in Oregon. Trader Joe's was everywhere. They opened one in Houston, and I had never been there till just this past week. And I saw the giant sign, and I was like, I gotta get it.
Hallelujah.
We gotta get it for the show. So hence what we're doing.
You saw the sign.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Right. Anyway, so that's what we're trying tonight. Again, Trader Joe's or what's called TJ's Charles Shaw Blend, aka $2 Chuck.
$2 Chuck.
So we'll try it.
All right. Well, cheers to everybody.
We've never sampled it.
Appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Yeah. We still got to give away. Shit, did we forget to do that? I blame the truth tellers in the chat. Weren't we supposed to give away some glasses for some reason? What was the contest? We had a contest.
Someone remind us we got 2 tipped out last
Yeah.
week.
That's what happens. Like last week's show, by the way, I did a replay of it just to kind of critique it. 80% of the stuff we teased, we didn't even get to.
Right. So we're going to definitely
our
stick on
apologies.
point today. We got one screen there, one screen here that has our schedule. So between the two of us,
We should be able to get some
Hopefully.
of the stuff.
All right.
And please get me the info on the contest we said we were going to do.
Truth
And
Tell Manuel's a little.
Which I know he's been talking some shit. I'm going to get to him in a second.
DK has to drink a lot of wine to sleep with PK.
I'm not even worried about
true.
that. I'm not. That's a fact. I'm not worried about that.
No,
he's
it's
talking some
not.
shit about my hair.
I
do believe my hair is on point. What do you
Yeah.
talk about? I try to go a little extra.
It kind of looks
a little up.
It looks dark today too.
My shit looks tight, bro.
What about my hair? What about my
Bruh.
hair? What about mine?
Yeah, guess what, man?
Like, fuck that.
What about mine?
Okay?
Yours is good too. You just got your hair done, dude.
Yeah, I know. What do you guys think? I got it a little blonder.
I don't know that they can tell because the light's in here, but it looks good. It looks
Yeah.
good. All right.
Anyway, back to the drinking.
back to the drinking.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Let's critique this $2 Chuck.
I'm kind of nervous.
Why? It can't be,
It
some of my
smells
favorite
like
wines are like.
it smells like a wine that's in one of those slap the bags that you chug on the river.
Let me go first. You go second.
Why don't we do it together?
As I'm going, because I'm gonna tell you my honest opinion after you try as well. As I'm going, explain to him the rat infestation.
No, I'd have to
You
pull
gotta do
up the story. I can't. I'd have to pull up the story.
You told me in the car.
I know, but I have to do it word for word. Can't just like make it up because then I might be wrong.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try this and let you guys know how it is.
Okay, hold on. Let me try it now. Don't say anything yet. Close my eyes.
By the way, thank you, Anita. Anita saying my hair
Smells funny.
fleek. I just added that. She said looks good, but fleek. And somebody said I was already slurring. I'm hoping I'm not. I'm trying not to. How we doing?
It's good, but then I just pulled up the article. So
Yeah, give me
when
the
you're
article.
looking for a cheap wine filled 2-pack Chuck at Trader Joe's is often the way to go. How is it possible, though, that wine, a normally rather expensive drink, be so cheap? 2-pack Chuck is owned by Bronco Wines, which is owned by Fred Franzia, a man whose mission in life is to remove pretentious, wealthy, whatever, blah, 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 blah. The vineyards are also harvested by large tractors, not by hand, that also use their claws to grab overripe grapes, but also grab stems, leaves, bird, rodents, and insects. So they're saying that all of this gets thrown in a huge bin and nothing gets sorted, so that there's birds, rodents, and insects apparently intertwined. However, this was in 2014. So while you may be enjoying some harvested California grapes, you're also enjoying animal blood and twigs. Yum. I think that's disgusting, and that's why I didn't want to read it, because I don't think it's a bad wine.
It's not. How would you grade it though? What's your grade on the wine?
I mean,
You like it? I don't mind it.
I
think it's
actually
pretty
don't.
good.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
True facts though. The cheaper the wine, the more sugar apparently they put in there
And the more,
to make them taste better. So
you might get a
something.
hangover.
Yeah, so you get hangovers and stuff. So that's something you might want to keep in mind. So the cheaper, that's what happens. Also, I did read about what you're talking about, the $2 chuck,
fake.
because it offset everything in Napa, and so all the big wineries in Napa are crapping on the small ones. So they're trying to give them as bad press as possible to get them out of there, because it's like it really hurt their business model. So I don't know if this is what bird droppings taste like. Sign me up. Shit's good. I even did the eclectic face for you. I mean, it's not the best. But
It's not. Yeah, I mean, but
it's not the worst.
Every Wednesday we sample some kind of wine, talk about it, and what the whole point is I go through the wine aisle. I'm like, oh, this wine was normally $20.99. It's now $9.99. So I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna share it. We're gonna give our honest opinion about it. And if it's good, absolutely drink up. If it's bad, we're saving you time. Don't buy it.
All right. Also, John Donaldson hit me up, and he said the people that sent in the pictures for the new intro, those are the people that got in for the glasses. So I still do have all your pictures, and I am still working on that. I had to kind of like move it back so I can get the new website up, but now that's done. The new intro shouldn't take me long at all. So I will, as soon as we get that on, we'll do the glasses. Good looking out, my man. Let's do it. Did you know?
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
Disney's Japan tweeted a lyric from Alice in Wonderland song on Sunday. It translated to "Congratulations on a not special day." Unfortunately, bad timing, because that's when the atomic bomb dropped in Nagasaki.
Oh, no.
So Disney had to pull that apology. Sometimes you overlook a few things here and there, and crap happens. I'm sure they didn't mean it, but damn, that's some bad timing. Let's get to news, and do we care? I brought the old intro back as well, but
Thank you.
let's do ours.
Do we care?
News and do we care?
Yes. No. Yeah. No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No.
What?
Okay.
No.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. No.
No. Yes.
Well, now, let me see.
Well, no, I crossed my mind.
No, I don't have any idea what that means.
All right, news and do we care? I forgot the trash in there from last week. That's when we go through some news. If we don't like the story, it goes in the trash bin, which is a basket that's about 6 feet up for some reason.
And 2 feet away from us.
I don't know why I really don't know why I didn't put the hoop on the trash can like on the ground.
I don't know.
All right, story number 1, go.
Kim Kardashian's latest naked picture.
Boom!
I don't give a F. Oh, that was
you gotta tell me so I can go to the hoop. You wanna?
Yeah, let me try again. Can I ruin these notes?
No, I have some serious notes in there.
Well, this one was my writing.
All right, go ahead.
Care about that whore.
Oh, you
pretty
still
close. Donald Trump.
That is my bad.
Hey,
I'm sorry. That's
we're moving on. I didn't care.
my bad. Actually, I don't care. But I did want to ask you, please put it in the chat. What are you doing gargling noises? It goes with that. Put it in the chat. We've already seen Kim naked. I just personally don't care. Maybe you do. I don't care. Who's somebody we haven't yet that you would be like, oh, hold on. Stop everything you're doing. I got to go to the phone. I got to bring it up. Like, is there somebody, anybody? I know it's different for the ladies. I'm sure there isn't, like, even if Ryan Gosling had like a naked picture, I don't know that you would run to like really, I don't know, there's something
Not
different.
me personally, no. And if they're like, oh, JJ Watt's naked, I'd be like, no, I mean, I don't really care about, I just like the muscles.
I just think
Like, I don't care about the genitals.
we're just different creatures.
Yeah. I could
like
already.
that's what I'm saying.
I'd rather
That's
see like
why.
muscles and like.
That's why you ladies can't get mad at us when we look at porn. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Because I don't want to see Kim Kardashian's ass getting effed. But no offense. I mean, I like to look at JJ Watt, but I don't want to see him getting effed. either.
By the way, with the
I
Kim
don't
story,
know.
with the Kim
Weird.
story, was it because she's pregnant that it's a big deal all of a sudden?
Yeah, and that she just posted it today, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever. But is there somebody that you would be like, oh, hold on?
No.
Nobody.
No.
John Cena?
Right.
Anna Kendrick, Rachel McAdams from Eddie. I got to give him.
Yeah,
let
some
me
of
switch-
PK's new favorite.
There you go.
Although, I do have to say, Rachel McAdams kind of looked rough on True Detective, which I'm sure was the kind of thing like
That's
they wanted.
the whole point.
They wanted to make him look rough, but I'm like,
That's the whole point. She has her roots out to her ears.
Mila Kunis. Oh, yes.
There you go. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Is there anything else I have? Maybe like,
All right.
should get one of those as
Moving
well.
along.
What? I wanted to see who else. Keep putting him in there. Keep putting him in there. Apparently, she's doing these. She's on the hate.
Donald Trump. I like to see him naked. Just kidding.
Megyn Kelly is on my list. So they've been going at it. I don't even.
They've been going at it since last Thursday when the big debate happened on Fox News.
Do you care, or do we go to the basket?
Goodness, they've still been talking about it. And we still are so many weeks out of,
Go to the basket.
Yeah,
go to the basket. As you go to the basket, though, I'm going to look at some more pictures of Megyn Kelly.
She is beautiful, I will admit,
Are
but
you
I don't
kidding me?
care about.
What?
Do you know
What?
the whole story on why
What?
he's so upset? Because
What? What?
Okay, I'm turning. Damn it!
You suck at that.
All right, moving along again.
Observation, though. Last week I was talking about the soccer chick that was pretty hot,
Yeah.
Rachel
Harlow.
Rachel Harlow. Now I think I have a thing for like hot news anchors and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's my
That's
thing.
it.
And
Okay.
maybe because
Cheeto, watch out!
get the fuck out of here. And maybe it is like a certain look because Rachel Harlow and like they're pretty.
They're blonde, white girls. Hello? That's why you're with me.
Ah!
All right.
All right. News and Do We Care continues with what?
Ryan Seacrest hosting Olympic coverage.
Okay, give me this.
All right. I
shit.
knew that would
give a
happen.
Rat's ass.
That was terrible. All right.
Horrible. Horrible. Who else?
Ben Affleck's ex-nanny trying on Tom Brady's. Okay, there's a lot that's going on here.
Here's the thing I wanted to bring
There's
up
a lot.
because she's hating. All right, you can hate on the whole divorce, maybe the cheating, all that stuff. Maybe the cheating, like you can hate on all that stuff. But the argument, not really an argument. The misunderstanding, the misagreement, like what would you call it?
Okay.
The conversation.
That we had.
This is what she's hating on.
So it was like Jen Garner and Ben Affleck's ex, which was
That's not. It has nothing
it's
to
like
do with
their
this.
nanny, but their nanny for some reason
That had
was
nothing
on
to do
their.
with this.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Stop it.
You're mad at
She
Tom
was-
Brady.
I said she was on.
You're mad at Tom
Stop
Brady.
It. She was on a flight with Tom Brady and Ben Affleck, and Tom Brady, for some reason, had all of his rings hanging out, all of his Super Bowl rings, and she was trying them on and posing and like, hey,
So
hey,
what? So
look
what?
at me, I'm going to.
So what?
But, I mean, if she wasn't trying to start something, she wouldn't be posting this, and it
She's
would be
not
a big
starting.
deal. Are you sure?
She effed Ben. That's called starting something. That I'm with you on.
She had some mile-high fun on this damn jet being
No,
a
she
whore.
didn't. She took some pictures with some rings. If one of my buddies had Super Bowl championship rings, get the F out of here. I'd be doing the same thing. Yo, let me try the rings on. Let me take a picture. What? Are you kidding me? Who wouldn't?
But the fact that there's other stuff going on, she's the ex-nanny, and she's the one flying
That has
first
nothing to
class
do.
to
You
Vegas.
were hating on the
and
picture.
Yes, I'm hating on the
You
picture
said-
because I
you
don't feel
said-
like she should be there trying on rings and then posting stuff.
She can be wherever Ben wants her to be. You said if you were what's Tom Brady's wife?
Giselle.
Giselle.
I'd be pissed.
Why would you be pissed?
Because, like, that's just trying to show off, like, I mean, if you had awards or something and then some other girl was like, oh, I have all PK's awards. Look at me. I'm so hot and I'm going to be in the news now. Ha ha. Like, it's just
She's
not right.
If this was a random chick on the private jet,
She's an
that Giselle didn't know.
ex-nanny.
That Giselle.
How do you know she doesn't know her?
Hold on. Take a damn breath. If Tom Brady is flying random chicks that are posing with his rings by themselves, yes. This is obviously a chick that's with somebody else. Now, the circumstances of how she ended up with somebody else, unimportant. This is another one of his buddy's girls, right?
I think
That's
it's
what she
messed up
is.
in her head. She's
So if
totally
one of
doing
my
it to get attention.
If one of my buddies' girls, if I had Super Bowl championship rings and they said, hey, let me try those out for a picture, go ahead. Go ahead.
She's just, I know how
If our girl Chantel, Elia's roommate,
right.
we're all like hanging out. She want to take a picture with her rings. Go ahead. What's the problem?
It's a little different. We're all friends. She's a whore. On to the next one.
What are you doing? I cared about that story.
Oh.
You can't go to the basket. Well, I guess you didn't care, so you can go to the basket and miss it.
Actually, I apparently
horribly.
did care.
All right.
All
What's
right.
your next story?
Our next story is about.
By the way, if you just turned us on,
Do we care? Geno Smith, quarterback for Jets, got sucker punched by his teammate. And he's out for 6 to 8 weeks.
and the other guy
I
got
don't care.
fired. Okay, Jesus. You got, I don't believe you because you didn't tell me you were going for the basket, so you ain't getting crap.
I made it.
Nope.
I made it.
Nope. You should have calmed your ass down. And Hard Knocks. Do you care about Hard Knocks?
Of course.
We were talking about it a little while ago. You're on board
All the way. All the time.
because you were talking some shit.
I just can't wait till it gets more interesting.
Like, fuck that.
Exactly.
Okay?
Anything else you'd like to say about Hard Knocks?
That concludes our stories. Thank
all
you.
right.
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
John Donaldson, I like the horror though. Before I get to this, did you know? Am I missing anybody? Anybody's comments in the chat? Because the chat's what it, where it's at.
No video evidence, so it didn't happen. Well, true, no video, but there's certainly pictures. Just like on
That's not what you were mad
Ballers,
about.
there's pictures.
That's not what you were mad about. You were mad that Tom Brady let her try on his rings.
I'm just
You
curious.
think she's the only one that's ever
But you know what? There's so much that's going through my head right now. Like, if you're Tom Brady, whatever, you're a superstar, you have a lot of stuff going on right now. Like, you were just in court today. But, like, you carry your rings out in, like, a box, and you're like, oh, let me get on this private jet, which is fine. That's what they do. And then you're like, oh, let me pull out my rings real quick so you can try them on. Like, I just...
Somebody asked. Somebody asked.
How do you carry them around? You're like, oh, let me pull out my satchel with all my
He's got them
rings.
on his hand.
He wears them all the time.
If I had those, please believe they'd be on there.
But also, and
Please
I'm
believe.
just talking.
I might put one on my penis for fun.
I'm just talking out of my ass right now. So he's undergoing, Deflategate, whatever. They just said that he's not going to play in the first preseason game. You think he's just kind of living life anyway? So he's on the fun jet to Vegas. He's having his rings off, posing with pictures, drinking, having a good time, or he's like so serious and like. I don't know. When was the picture taken? There's a lot going on.
Who cares? It's
All
his buddy's girl.
All right.
God.
It's an old picture, says Shmeez.
How old is the picture? And does it really matter if it's an old picture?
No, I'm still pissed.
When did you see the story? Like 2014?
No, it came out. It came out now because of all of the allegations.
okay.
Because
Okay.
Ben now is and now she's all of a sudden in California rolling around in this Lexus that costs at least $43,000. And the last time she had a Lexus, he pulled up to his place and he walked down and was like, "Hey," and yeah.
Juicebox saying who's the chick with the ring sees the nanny of
Ex-nanny.
of Ben Affleck that cheated
And
on Jennifer
Gardner.
Gardner, and they're
We
getting
don't
a
know
divorce
if they
and
cheated.
blah, blah,
We
blah.
don't know if there's cheating.
Larissa said, I'm there with him. We need proof on the shot DK, even though she claims she made it. If you look in the hoop.
That's your picture from last time. Mine is the one that made it through.
That's a live picture right now.
Well, that's yours from last time. It didn't
I've
make
never
it.
had a piece of paper make it through, so I don't believe you like
Look at
anybody
my
else.
yellow one.
Yeah, you
The yellow one.
missed so
Okay.
much that it went there.
I can't even tell you what was on it.
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
New study found that women are most into romance right after they eat.
No. No, I feel fat then.
Because when they're hungry, all they can focus on is food.
No.
That's pretty much you.
No, not true. I'm most excited when I have wine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll give you that.
And cheese.
Cheers. Cheers. All right. I wanted to, this is something like we had so many things last week we just didn't get to. But let me get to this right now. Glamour magazine had like this list of 13 ways to make your guy fall for you. Right. They got slammed because people called it sexist. So all the shit that went down. And they had to take it. They had to take it down. All the feminists were mad. Like, all this crap happened.
Okay.
On this list, okay, again, the ways to make a guy fall for you on this list: stock the fridge with his favorite drink and hand him a beer as soon as he steps out of the shower. What are we mad about? There you go.
I thought the whole point of this is we were
Love
going
that.
to reverse it.
Love that.
I would absolutely love if I got out of the shower if PK would give me a mimosa on the
And
weekend.
I'm pretty sure I have.
Oh, because
And
I
I'm-
tell you to.
And I'm pretty sure I've gotten out of the shower and you've handed me a mimosa. So how's that a sexist thing?
Oh, I
That's
see
just
your
a
point.
happy thing.
I see your point.
Make him a snack after you get it on, like a grilled cheese or milk and cookies. Oh, are you kidding me? Please believe your boy would take her up on that. What?
I was thinking we usually eat and then do it.
Because, again, going back to the previous Did You Know?
Okay.
Email him the latest online gossip about his favorite TV show.
Sure.
We do that. If
Yeah.
I see something about on your TV show, I do that.
Yeah.
Again, this is a list they got slammed for. They had to take it down because it's sexist. Brag about him to other people when he's while he's around.
That's not. Yeah. That's.
I brag about you to other people most of the time. We have fun in the show, but in all reality, I brag to people about you.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
love
good
you.
catch.
You absolutely. When he comes over, answer the door in lingerie, or better yet, naked. Oh, come on. There you go.
What if on accident it's the pizza
Winning.
man?
By the way, we're going to do the other list, too, because I just don't want everybody to be like, oh, he's so sexist right now. I did write my own, and I wanted you to tell me if my list is on point or not, all right?
All right.
Let him solve your petty. Your petty work problems, because guys like to fix things. Okay?
Okay.
All right? That's on there. Memorize stats about his favorite sports team. I actually don't like that because, like, she knows more than I do, and it pisses me off. I'm like, how do you know that guy? This is my stuff. I grew up watching soccer. Back up.
Right.
So I actually want to take that off, but it's on the list. Make him a big deal, or make a big deal out of his favorite meal. If he likes cut up hot dogs mixed with macaroni and cheese.
Oh, my God.
Serve it to him on a silver platter. That's you.
That's my favorite meal.
And treat his friends as well as you can treat your own. If you win their affection, you'll win his heart. That's what was on that list that they got heat on, all right? They had to pull it down. People were hating on him. So I wanted to flip things around and give you my list of things that will make a girl fall for you fellas. All right? We'll start at number 8. Remember important dates, like her birthday, your anniversary, your pet's birthday, her parents' birthday, sister's birthday, brother's birthday, uncle's birthday, pretty much anyone else related on her side of the family.
Yes. Question.
Do we agree?
When's my birthday?
August 31st, 1996. Boom.
96.
86.
Oh.
Wish it was 96.
How did he 18? Crazy. So it's birthday month. Go on.
Do we
Go on.
agree?
Yes.
All right.
Go on.
Send expensive flowers often. Your lady will not be happy with you if her friends get flowers and she does not.
Correct.
Am I on point so
Yes.
far? Act excited when you're watching shows like The Bachelorette, Modern Family, and America's Got Talent. I can keep going on.
Mistresses on there.
Mistresses.
Gossip Girl.
So far,
Right.
how am I doing?
Absolutely.
Plan unexpected vacations to her favorite destination. If you need a suggestion, there's a restaurant in Ibiza, costs $2,000 per person. She will like that. How am I doing so far?
So far, amazing.
On motherfucking point.
Great.
Be decisive. Just make sure you're being decisive about things he likes, like expensive wine bars and restaurants.
Correct.
All right. Be a good tipper. Unless the waitress is hot. If she is, move sections or restaurants. Remember, ladies are delicate, insecure creatures. Make them feel as if there's no other beautiful ladies in the world. Am I correct? Yes, I am.
Not
Yes,
really.
I am.
What if we could be friends?
Take her side. She's clearly wrong. It will make her feel smart. How am I doing so far?
Okay, now you're pissing me off a little bit. Feel smart.
There you
Why
go.
feel in quotations?
And rub her feet or back whenever she's watching TV in your boxers, unless you're one of those new age hippies with the dad bod. You seen that the dad bod?
I sure have.
Kind of like myself. Mm-hmm. Happy endings completely optional. What do you think?
Always rubbing shoulders and feet
There
is
you
a
go.
great way.
What's that?
Always rubbing feet and back is a great thing. Also, when I'm like, hey, I'm on my way home. I'm 10 minutes away. Meet me downstairs. And then when you're actually there in 10 minutes instead of 20, that would be great. Or if I'm like, hey, I'm on my way home. I got a bunch of groceries. You would just unlock the door, meet me at the elevator, maybe even meet me down at my car. That would be great also.
All right. So you want me to add to that on the list?
Please.
Anything else we should add to the list? I want to publish this, so I just needed some other great ideas. I wanted to see if I was like
and then make
in
sure
the
that, since it is the month.
Oh, shit, she's blacking out now.
Since it is the month of my birthday, to make sure you always say happy birthday, you always say I love you, and you always give me a good
just
present.
got you an Apple Watch. Back the
Oh, okay.
What? Oh, I knew you didn't. You don't consider that a gift, do you?
I didn't say that.
No, you don't. I just heard it in your voice. You do not consider it a gift.
Oh, Lord.
What? What was that? Kiki, wake up. God.
She disagrees.
Do you not like it?
I love it.
What did Smeeze say? Somebody saying Smeeze for the win in the chat. That rat bastard.
Your list should be called How to Be a Giant Bitch.
What a dick.
Wear pink, cry daily.
What?
Wear pink, cry daily, give hugs, blah, blah, blah.
Yo, what are you talking about, man? My list is on point.
Is it wrong that I agree with most of it?
Nah,
I don't think that it's a bad thing.
No, just like it's not wrong that I agree with the majority of the other things, but
Right.
you just can't say it nowadays because you got the keyboard warriors on your ass. So it's like you gotta,
Well, just say F the keyboard warriors. This is how it is. We agree. And if you don't like it, kiss my ass.
Love. Is there anything better? Well, yeah, kind of. Money. But since we can't get that, we'll settle for love. It's the PK and DK show.
Wear pink, cry daily, give hugs, blah, blah, blah. From the Smeester. John, the big 33 for me on Sunday. Getting old. Yes, sir.
Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday, though. DK, give him no. We'll skip over that. I think 33 is a great age, by the way. That's what are you doing?
Nothing.
You didn't like that wine?
I don't know.
How uppity are you? You just poured your crappy wine into my glass.
No, I didn't.
Like I would like it, so you could have the rosé that's behind you.
No.
You so did. You so did.
But you said you enjoyed it so much. Okay, fine. I'll drink it.
Let me run something by you. Speaking of love and stuff, and then we're gonna move forward to more money, less problems. New segment: more money, less problems. That's how life is. That's how it is. Calissa Flockhart, married to Harrison Ford. Did you just stop killing wine because by the end of the show you get sloppy? Calm. Bring it down.
But you just got mad that I finished your
do
wine.
a half or some shit.
So now we finished both, so we both can have the nice one.
Pay attention. Calissa Flockhart, married to Harrison Ford.
Correct.
All right. Harrison Ford just got that plane crash on the golf course. She's given him her blessing to flying again. Now, I rented a motorcycle, took lessons on YouTube, crashed them a block away from the house. Bike ended up in the front yard of a neighbor's place. I had to go to the hospital behind your back because I knew I'd get an ear beating. They told me there's no way around the ear beating, so I called you from the ER. You screamed at me. I was in a little sling for a couple of weeks, right? So going back to the original Calissa Flockhart, Harrison Ford decision to keep flying, can I keep driving or riding motorcycles?
If it has 3 wheels, absolutely.
So you'd be cramping my style.
No.
If I want to jump on a Harley.
If it has 3 wheels, you're more
Harleys
than welcome.
don't have 3 wheels.
Does it have one of those side things that you can hold like groceries in?
No.
Then no.
That's not a badass man thing to do.
Why don't you try first with the bicycle?
I want to ride a motorcycle to a
bicycle.
strip club. Drink a bottle of Jack and take an Uber home because I'm responsible.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? That's legal. No. No.
So you're not as cool as Calissa Flockhart.
No, apparently not. Apparently,
right.
I'm just worried about your being. I love you too much. I'm not going to allow you to get on a bike and do more stupid decisions.
I just did, all right, fair enough. I did one stupid decision.
Now, if you would have, here's the difference. If you would have come at me and been like, hey, I had a pass with a motorcycle. What I'm going to do this time, What I would like to do this time, I have a place that I'm going to take lessons from. This is where they are. This is what they're called. It's Tuesday, Thursdays at 7 o'clock. If you want to join, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to take classes. And then after that, I might want to get a bike. Then I'd be like, you know what? That's fine. That's responsible. But your whole attitude coming to me, remember that time where I was on YouTube and did this and did that?
Wait, I think I'm trying to see if I found the motorcycle license.
Were you even listening for the
goes underneath this.
This is the license. This is
right here.
Yeah, this is
going to start shifting up. So let's have.
This is what I watched before taking my bike out for the first time.
And I want to start moving the vehicle. I'll pull the clutch in, which I'll show you, and then all the way down on the lever is first gear. So I'll kick all the way down. I'm in first. So I start going. Then, as you hear the gears winding out, like...
Keep in mind, this is exactly what I watched in. I had a guy drop off the motorcycle in the garage, watched this, waited for her to go to work.
Like a car. And then, when I...
This is legit stuff right here.
I release...
Listen to the instructions.
The clutch in, hold the clutch in, and I kick up again. And this is 6 gears, so as I...
Then he gets on it. Right? He's got a little camera action.
Watch, front brake and now rear brake. I'm kind of just squeezing it like an orange, sort of.
I'm not going to lie to you. You know how he's pulling up to the intersection right now? And he's doing it like so beautifully. So when I pulled up to the intersection, the bike died. I'm like, and there was cars behind me. And I was thinking to myself, oh, fuck, I don't know if I can get the thing started again. Right? He does make it look a lot smoother than it is.
And now you're stopped. I actually let go of both brakes.
Didn't I ask you to ride in the back?
No.
I think I did.
No,
I didn't?
No, because I don't know which friend I need to blame for this terrible thing that they put into your mind.
Myself. I wanted to be a man. Men ride motorcycles.
Why don't you build a shed?
Yeah, that's not man stuff.
That is. You got wood, you got hammers, you got nails, you're out in the back doing that kind of stuff. That'd be a lot better than that.
That's not what men do.
Anyway,
men ride motorcycles after taking lessons on YouTube.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And I already had Raymond up in the chat saying the exact same thing I told you. But apparently you don't listen to me.
I hate to say it, but it's very hot. Can't wait to start going to get some wind in here.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, it wasn't hot because I did this in like December in Oregon.
You know what?
And my fingers started freezing.
Because PK had the whole bike, the jacket, the helmet, the gloves, everything. And at the time, PK and I both worked on the morning show together. He just went into work at like 2, and then I went in at like 4 or 5. And I was livid. All I remember is this was when we lived in a house together, and Ivan and Naveen were our roommates. And I walk out to the garage, and I see PK's car in the garage. And I was like, the hell? He leaves at least an hour earlier than I do. And I'm like, where the hell is he? And then I look and the bike's gone. I'm like, what the? I was so livid. I instantly messaged you like, you did not take that bike to work. And then you did nothing. And I like immediately, I didn't even get ready in the morning. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So I got in my car and I went to the radio station and I was like, what? He's like, yeah, it was so fun. I rode on the, back roads of Lake Oswego all the way to work at 3 in the morning. But my goddamn, no joke. I was livid. I was so... And I don't even know how you got home that night, but somehow God was by your side to get you to work and then get you home. Dude, and by your side because I didn't kick your ass, because I would have.
Because it was like a straightaway.
You didn't even say you did. And this is what irritates me the most. You did this on purpose because you did not want to tell me at all, because you knew exactly what I would say, so you did it anyway.
Because I'm a motherfucking man.
And then 2 days later, you fell on your ass, went to the hospital. That's what karma is. It's a bitch. It comes around.
I would say like one of my 9 lives happened like when I somehow, because I watched the video, I took it around the block. Things were cool. And then so I didn't tell her. I drove it to work. I went to work at like 1:32 in the morning. So I got on the interstate, like 90. Woo!
No.
Woo!
You've never told me you went on the interstate.
Oh yeah,
you said it was the back road through the curves.
I was hanging on. Then you go so fast, like, oh shit, I'm gonna fall off. Woo! Smooth. So that was awesome. But going back, we got off and it was like noon, and I'm like, all right, Gonna be a challenge because now there's cars on the road. Might as well not go on the interstate. So I took the swerving roads back, and that is probably where I could have died. Because
you told me the whole
I didn't know
time
how to swerve.
you never once went on the freeway. You just told me this.
I didn't say that. No.
You told me this right now in real life that
I'm
you
just joking.
took
I'm just joking.
the back road.
I took the back roads there.
Home.
But there's nobody there during 1:30, so I was like,
How did you go through the curves?
The curves
like
were
this?
tricky. No, the curves are tricky. That was tricky, and when I got
should
up,
have fell off there.
and when I had to make a left at a light, that was tricky as well because it started cars getting behind me, and it was a crowded intersection. And at that time, it was like I don't know, 1 in the afternoon. So I'm like, oh, I don't know how to make this. So I got back to the house, and then I had my confidence. I'm like, oh shit, I got this down, not a problem. So the second day is when she went to work, and again, because she was like, you have to take lessons. You know how bossy women can get.
Bossy? Okay, I'm not bossy. It's called I'm a realist, and this is the advice you should actually listen to. This is for your own good. You're not good for yourself. That's why you married me. I'm half of you, of everything.
I agree.
I'm half your head.
Sometimes I got to be a man.
Well, you can be half a man.
Me. I'm like an eagle. You try to snip the wings or something. Clip the wings. Do something with the wings. What do they do with the wings?
Clip, yeah.
Clip, yeah. So then after she went to work, I'm like, F it, I'm going to take the bike out again. So I backed it out of the garage, turned it on, revved it. So all the little 9-year-olds are like, oh my God, that's so cool. I'm like, F yeah, it is. Yeah. Helmet on and stuff, right?
Good. At least you had your helmet.
Literally. I don't know what happened because it was like that
You're
time.
An idiot.
That time I only went like a block and a half away. Maybe not even a block, maybe just 1 block. And I don't even remember. I was hitting a turn. Next thing I know, like I'm on the ground. The bike is in somebody's front yard. Some old lady with an SUV. Are you okay? I'm like, keep it moving. I'm fine. So blood's coming down.
There's no blood.
Yeah, there was. Helmets cracked. You want to see the bone?
No, you
want to see the bone?
No, I know you had a broken collarbone, but I thought that was in the skin.
You can't see it, can you?
Yeah, no.
You can't really see it.
Yeah, no. That's not very impressive.
So then I had to call my buddy. I'm like, brah, no lectures. Pick up the bike. Where's the bike? It's in somebody's yard. Just go get the bike, please, before they get home, because then they might charge me for the bushes and stuff. I don't know. Just get the bike. So then I had to walk home, and then here's the 10-year-old little bastards. Oh, what happened to you? None of your goddamn business. Keep it fucking moving.
And then what happened?
Then I had to, like, pop some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Call it Advil. Drive myself to the ER.
Right.
Check myself in. I'm like, yo, can you fix this real quick? Am I gonna need a sling? I don't want to get an ear beating. He was like, you're gonna have to tell your wife. I'm like, oh. So then the worst part of the whole thing is having to call her from the ER and being like, I don't even know what I said.
Because after I got done with the morning show, then I also worked at Nike, and I worked there till around 7. And then that night we had playoff tickets to the Blazer game, which I was not gonna miss for the life of me. So that's when PK.
How rude are you?
How rude are you?
You made me go to the game. Broken collarbone.
No, not
I'm talking about some man I am.
So PK calls me at work and says, hey, don't be mad. And I'm like, all right, you never call me at work, first of all. Hold on, I need to take this call outside of where I'm not in front of people. So I go downstairs. What? Don't be mad. I dropped my bike. I'm like, okay, you told me not to be bad. I get it.
Cool.
Okay, fine. We're still on for the Blazer game. Yeah, I'm just in the hospital right now, but yeah, well, I'll totally be fine. I'll just be in a sling. Cool. Okay, are you still gonna come down here? Do I need to come pick you up? No, I'll meet you down there. We'll still go to the game. Perfect, fine, whatever. So what do? We went to the game.
Yeah, we did.
We had a great time.
Please believe I was on some pills.
We had a great time.
In pain. I can't remember the game. There was no good time on this side of the thing. But anyway, that's the motorcycle story. And if you would like the video.
Nobody wants to see this video.
It's called Motorcycle Training Class. So if you're like thinking about getting a bike or whatever, maybe watch that and then seriously take some lessons. However, going back to the original thing, so you wouldn't let me get a bike again.
No.
Hate.
You're very okay. Again, you weren't listening when Raymond suggested the same thing that I just said when you're watching your YouTube video again, reliving this again. If you approached me, hey, I found this place at Harley Davidson. They have motorcycle lessons at 7 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday. I'm going to take those classes. Do you want to join? Oh, thank you for, I think that would be fun. Something that we could do together. Great. Then after that happened, hey, I think I'm excited again. I'm going to get fine. But the way that you speak of things, there's a way to speak and include somebody and be like, hey, I'm interested in doing this. I already have a plan, rather than I'm going to get a bike and I'm going to learn on YouTube. No, fuck no.
Man, that's what I do.
No,
Plus,
that's not going to happen. A while ago.
Let's get to the Ratchet Report. 3, 2, 1. What are you doing?
Go ahead.
We got to keep it moving.
This is apparently the PK show.
And DK show. So grab the mic and let's go. We got to keep it going.
You're going to get that shit slapped out of you.
You said your piece. I got you.
I tuned you out a few minutes ago. 1, 2, go. If you're Ratchet and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're Ratchet and you know it, clap your ass.
Oh, she pissed now, folks. Woo! I don't even know what you're mad about, really. Ratchet Report kicks off with Miley Cyrus's 15-year-old. Can I put her in the Ratchet Report, or is that wrong to do because he's 15?
Whoa.
Yeah.
That was her at Kylie's party?
Yeah. I had another picture. I didn't bring it up, but it's just as crappy.
God, there's two different things going on from Kylie's part, because there was, and of course, another article about is Kylie Jenner going to be the new Amanda Bynes? And they had pictures Kylie's going downtown, downhill.
I just don't care.
And I was like, I don't know, but I see Noah at 15.
Do you put her in a Ratchet Report? I guess that's my question, because when you're at 15, it kind of goes into the point-counterpoint.
Where again are her parents?
We look at Miley. Non-existent, cashing them checks in, making that money. I don't know.
Sad.
I really don't know. So I didn't know. And
so
honestly,
that's Noah Cyrus, Miley Cyrus's 15-year-old sister. Totally going to follow the path of Miley.
That's what everybody's saying. But again, I wanted to be at least a little PC by saying that I was struggling with this, because I'm a lot of people that don't want to admit this, and wouldn't, are oh my God, and talk all this crap and stuff. So that's why I'm I just don't know do you put her in the Ratchet Report? Is tough love maybe necessary? Or, the other part of me is well, she's already done. It's gone. There's a lost case. You're not coming back from that. You're not coming back from your sister being your sister. The parents obviously don't care. Lost case. So is that,
I understand.
So what do you think? Would you put her in the Ratchet Report?
We have to.
All right. Moving on now to a guy in Louisiana was just arrested 3 times in 1 week for pleasuring himself outside of his house. On the 3rd time, his bail was set at $20,000. Since he couldn't pay it, he's still in jail.
Outside of his own house?
Yeah.
It said on a beach.
No, that's the next one. There was a guy on a beach.
Because I'm curious, going back to the guy in Louisiana who was at his own house.
Outside his house, yeah.
Oh, not on his property?
Outside his house. So if you're in your front yard
that's still
jerking
your property.
off, it's your property still. He got arrested.
I have a question.
What? You want to go outside and jerk off real quick?
No. This refers to, we have a very good buddy.
Who was outside jerking off?
Who has a very nice property.
Smeeze.
No. Was a very nice property. And on his property, since they were little, they had these giant trees.
Yeah, here's what's happening. It's fucked up.
And it's not about jerking off, but can you...
You can't, because there was another story.
You're not going to jerk off, but can you be naked?
It doesn't matter. You can't. There's another story this week about, I guess the other guy was humping a bush, so he got arrested.
What the
I think
That's wrong, no matter what.
I'm pretty sure he'd have to double check the rules on this. Here's what's happening, by the way. And if you have any suggestions, this would be greatly appreciated.
Please help. We have a good friend who this is happening to.
Yeah, so he's got this backyard that's freaking amazing, right? Can you pull up the picture?
Yes.
Of the backyards and the trees, right? So he's got and he's lived there for the longest time, and he's got these beautiful trees. And they offer privacy, right? You can't see the neighbors, nothing. Well, the neighbor's complaining that he doesn't get enough sun in his backyard. So he's went to the city to try to chop down all these trees. So our buddy's chop down the trees. I'm going to start hanging out in the backyard naked, bitch. Which I absolutely have to applaud him. This is the most jerk move of all time. You've got to... there's got to be some kind of middle ground or something. Is that... You're going to have to hold that up. But this is his back...
I don't want...
You can here. Let me see this because I think you can. Hold on a second. I'm saving the picture so you don't see all the other stuff. You know, because like I don't want you to slip on that. Hold on, folks. Hold on. And if you're podcasting the show, we'll maybe put it online.
So what he's saying is they're basically like the redwoods that are in California. They're huge trees,
like beautiful trees,
like
man.
over like 100-foot tall trees. And what they do is instead of a fence, they have these amazing, gorgeous trees. And so it's all nature. It's in Oregon, and everything's green and beautiful. So he has these trees, and then inside of his own backyard, he has a pool, like a little tiki bar, hot tub, whatever. And you know, if he wants to go outside, open it up, and go out there and be in the hot tub naked or whatever, I mean, he can.
He's
it's all
if
in
the
privacy.
neighbor chops him down, he's going to be out there naked. And I can't blame him.
He already is anyway, because why? He's in the privacy of his own backyard. But now the guy's going to see his full moon because he's an asshole.
Sucks. It just really sucks that
because people are
neighbors
jackasses. And he's
jerks,
like, they've lived there for like over 30 years. So for the reason that now all of this sudden,
because I think the trees are in the other person's backyard. Here's a picture. You can hold it up. So they're trying to chop down like all those trees, right?
Like they're the
so I'm like, trim them or something, or like I don't know. So there's got to be like another option.
They're huge.
So I was thinking like just get one of them hippie people that like don't
giant.
want trees to be cut down and have them camp out on the trees.
Exactly.
Or like make it a stink on the news or something that this guy's trying to kill all these trees
or just
because of his son.
Send the hippies up the trees and they're just gonna stay there. And then they can't cut them down.
It's a
but
jerk off all the way. All right, moving on. Ratchet Report continues. A guy in Florida was busted pleasuring himself on the beach. The reason I wanted to put this in the Ratchet Report is because, is this a compliment? This guy, when he got busted, said he was arrested. He was doing it because he missed his wife. Compliment? If I get busted doing that on a beach and I said I was missing you, so you were out of town, compliment or not?
No.
All right. Ratchet Report, one more story. We'll do a guy in... Why are you breathing so hard right now?
It just irritates me. Those
guy
damn
in
trees.
Michigan recently installed Windows 10, didn't realize automatically takes photos in your My Pictures folder and turns them into a screensaver. That's when his wife turned on the computer. The screensaver, please believe it was filled with porn. There you go. Speaking of Ratchet, I wanted to get to you to my Ratchet kiss from this past weekend. Can you even I don't remember.
Of course you don't remember.
Oh, like you're any better. Let's talk about you on Sunday and Monday. Right. Back up. Right. So explain the kiss, please. So
we were hanging out again at an EDM show because you guys told us that we were still cool, live our lives, we can do it. And I don't know, it was probably at like 1:45 in the morning. And I, for some reason, was sending my mother selfies. And
you sent your mother this? Are you kidding me?
And I wrote, he loves me. Aww. She's like, Denise, your life is so exciting.
This is borderline a rape kiss, folks. And I apologize.
Oh, look.
I don't think you wanted no part of that kiss. No part of that kiss.
I'm taking a selfie. Look at my rabbit teeth.
You probably wanted more of this kiss.
Oh, God.
Than that kiss.
BK.
That's just what I'm saying. And by the way, we talked a little while ago about when you get too old.
2 weeks ago.
To go to EDM Fest. This was us on Saturday. All right? Saturday. Keep in mind, I remember...
Nothing.
A quarter of this? Can't tell you the guy we were watching. Can't tell you the music he was playing. Can't really tell you a lot about this night. Can't tell you how I got home. That part's kind of scary because our Uber driver was like, we can't drive everybody back. So I guess we got left behind and had to find another Uber. Can't tell you anything about that. Dyro. Smeeze is the guy that got the tickets, so Dyro.
DYRO.
I mean, I'm kind of sad I missed that. Even though I was there. A little sad I missed that.
Is that your video?
All right, now let's fast forward 1 hour.
Damn it! I farted up.
What? Farted up?
No, I meant to say the F word, but I didn't want to say the actual one.
Okay.
Oh my God, your picture in the Uber. Oh, I don't know why I didn't take that.
Comatose, right? Had to have been.
So comatose. The guy's like, is he all right back there? Do we need to stop getting water? I'm like, no, sir. No, we're fine. We're fine. Let's just go home. Are you sure? I mean, I have some water up here. It's not hot. I mean, I'm like,
I don't think I took some Molly. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure it was just alcohol.
I think so too.
You never know. I mean, it's a toss-up, but
drug test. No, I'm just playing.
I mean, just holy gee. How was I that blacked out? What was I drinking?
Everything that they had. I mean, we purchased VIP tickets, which was amazing. Like $4 more ticket. And then we literally had like the whole top floor to ourselves with our bartender. And I know we had a lot of shots. A lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. And then that's all I remember. And I just don't think like we drank any water.
Give me some respect though, because please believe I was up and at Smeeze's place at like, I don't know.
Yeah, it was all PK
9
that got
in the morning,
up. Right.
Making breakfast tacos.
It certainly wasn't me.
Back up, yeah.
Because I worked until like 9 p.m. Then I went into the Kroger and got all the breakfast taco ingredients and 6 bottles of champagne.
I love the comment.
Then I went out. Then I woke up. I passed out at 3:30. I know this because I was texting my mom.
Oh my God.
Thanks, Mom, for
that's another
me.
thing. That's another thing. It's like, will you please stop texting your mom when we're out getting fucked? Thank you.
She says we live an entertaining life.
Did you guys party with Bill Cosby? Indeed, a must-have. I believe I got drugged. It's the only explanation I have. And this makes, by the way, the perfect.
Age.
You watch your mouth because you're right around the corner. Keep talking.
I'm still 28,
Keep
love.
talking. I wanted to make the perfect segue from that into us working out. Because when we're not drinking and getting blacked out and waking up like this, we're working out.
Like this.
So, is there an update to the exercising?
We are still doing it. We're
still doing the fitness challenge. And I did want to just be clear about the fitness challenge. We're going to do it until, what's the date that we established?
December 18th.
Until December 18th. And this is going to be completely up to us. But we're going to choose one person that really inspired us the most. So what I'm going to, and maybe we should have said that's at the top of the show. We'll do it next week at the top. Maybe I'll put the unofficial rules online throughout the week as well.
Okay.
Whoever inspires us and does it themselves the most between now and then is going to get an iWatch, I think.
That'd be perfect.
I think we should do an iWatch because an iWatch has like all the little thingies in there that track your exercising and all the other stuff. I was going to go with an iFitbit, but I think we like it. Do you like the iWatch?
I do like the iWatch.
I thought it was pretty cool,
still
too.
learning about it, but I like it so far.
So it's really unofficial rules, and it's really completely up to us is what what I definitely want to say. But whoever inspires us and back and forth the most, you can do that by like whenever you work out, like when you put the messages on Facebook and you're like, man, I think I'm bragging or something. I don't want you to think about that when you're like tweeting us, Facebooking us, what have you. And it's going to be a long process because the iWatch is like $400. So
whoa,
yeah,
really?
It's not cheap. So between now and then, it's like whoever, and I'm going to keep count. Not necessarily a popularity thing either. Like if you hit us up every day, doesn't mean anything if you're not like, I want you to tweet us pictures of you working out. And look, this is what we did. What'd you do today? It's just like more of an inspiring thing back and forth because I want to be inspired. I'm sure you do as well.
Absolutely, yes.
So you could do that if you go to our new website, and which is not me passed out. And let me bring it back up. If you go to our new website and you go to the PK show, PK and DK Live, you can tweet us. If you just scroll down, you can see how you can follow PK and DK. Let's concentrate on PK and DK, which is both of us. We both have access to that account. We both get like the notifications and the pictures and the retweets and stuff. But just put that in there, add us, send us your progress updates. We'll do the same. You can also do it on our Facebook page at PK and DK. And again, between now and
December 18.
All right. Got to make a little bit of progress.
We all, yeah,
right?
We both do.
Well, everybody. So, also, get a picture of you on the scale. You could just be your feet or whatever.
And dates. Look, Baby J already up in the chat.
All right.
Just got back from Zumba. Already joining us live.
Zumba?
Absolutely.
Which one's
wonderful.
Zumba? What's
Zumba is like the dance, and I've never done it. I'll try it. Baby J can explain better.
We've been hitting up H-Town Grind, which is Elia's garage, and we've been doing some CrossFit.
It's Elia's gym. He doesn't like us saying it.
Oh, he doesn't?
No.
Why? It's a badass gym in the garage.
Don't say the garage.
Did you know Apple started the garage? Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Do we want to call it the...
No.
What?
0 to 100?
Nah, just, all right.
H-Town Grind.
All right, so Elia has been helping us out, not in his garage at all, in his gym that's located somewhere in Houston.
Correct.
There you go. So, and again, recognize the grind. Bro, I've been recognizing the grind. My chest and my back is recognizing the grind today.
Yes.
So that's the thing. Take a picture if you can, because I want it to be...
And Shmeez, no offense, you can't win.
You can't win. Take up
He'd be like, I inspire you. I invite you to my gym.
But I just don't want people to be blowing me up with meaningless texts.
No,
take a picture.
Understand.
Take a picture of your Nike app when you ran a couple of miles, or when you take a sweaty picture. It could be a nasty picture.
Even if you walk for
for
20 minutes, as long as you get out there and do something, that's all we're speaking about.
And that's what I wanted to be. I didn't want it to necessarily be a weight loss challenge. I wanted to be like the people at least are going out and doing something. So. Right. You got until then, and I'm going to try to figure out a proper way of saying this on the website just so you know. There you go. All right. Speaking of losing weight, you brought a hypnosis story to my attention right before the show.
I did,
Explain.
yes. Well, there are a few ladies that just came out, and this is over in the UK, saying that they've gained a few pounds. They had a very hard breakup. They've gained a lot of weight. They're all into emotional eating and everything. So they went to hypnosis, and they are trying to help with whatever that is. And then that's what's encouraging them to work out all the time. But one of the people the story was about this one chick who's 5'4", 130 pounds. She ballooned up to 130 pounds, which really pissed me off. I'm like, really? 5'4", 130 pounds? That's healthy. Shut the F up. But
how tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
Oh, that hit close to home.
And I wish I could be 130 pounds.
Oh, shit.
But unfortunately, I look damn good because I have an ass and muscles. So F you. But the other person that was a part of the story, yes.
Can I see the notepad? I was trying to be slick about it.
Oh.
Go on. I'm still listening.
Is Olivia Munn, which what was on that show, the Teggy show she was on? And then she was on
G4.
And then what was the other one?
Don't talk shit about Olivia Munn. What's her mouth?
But she's one of the people who also does hypnosis. And then every single day she's in the gym, and she's the one doing those.
5'4" and 130 pounds. You take my note. Ow!
Slap the shit out of you.
Damn it. That's your new phrase, by the way, but...
Attack of the show.
So, yes. What about her? What's she do?
But she also does hypnosis, and she swears by it. That's what helps keep her engaged to every single day doing her, workout, martial arts, and everything.
Has anybody done that? Because I don't buy in hypnosis. I've never done it, though, but I don't buy in it, so... whether you're watching the show live or podcasting or watching it throughout the week, hit us up at PK and DK in 140 characters and less if you have tried it and if it was crap or if it worked.
I truthfully believe that working out is the same as being social. If you have a great group of friends that you go out with socially, have a great time, that's amazing. Go and do that. But if you can have some of those friends go out and work out and do something, like if you can like challenge yourself, like that's even more important. And I recently am starting to figure that out. Like if you have a good group of, yes, it's great. You and I want to work out, do everything. But when we get other people involved and wanting to do like workout challenges, or, hey, I'm training for this, and hey, I'm training for this, can we meet up on Wednesdays and do this together? Like I feel like that's more of, you know, community and fun, and like you instantly go there. So I don't need this damn hypnosis thing.
But people are saying it's working. I honestly, if I had to guess, I would say that that's just people getting together and talking, which can't be wrong.
Eddie Ayala says he quit smoking because of it.
I'm going to get to that comment in just a second. You just rambled for 10 minutes. Can I get mine in, please? Thank you. I think the hypnosis thing is just people having a conversation, which could help other people. I don't know, again, because I haven't done it. I don't know if it's the whole watch crap. I think it's more about like relaxing and going into like a deeper state and them talking to you, and then you put your own ideas in your head, and maybe that helps. I don't know. So whether you're watching live now or throughout the week, send us a tweet at PK and DK. Also, speaking of weight, you found a story where they're now weighing people before they get on flights. Are folks mad?
People are mad, but this is in an airline, which I couldn't even tell you what country it's in. Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Yeah.
Anyway, but...
Isn't that where Borat's from? I'm pretty sure Borat's from Uzbekistan.
I
like my sister.
I know. I think you have a booger hanging out your nose.
Do
so
I
you
really?
might want to like wop that off. That's disgusting. Yeah.
Oh, like the snot you sprayed on your chest earlier.
Yeah.
And you rubbed it in because you didn't know what to do.
Well, yeah, you didn't want to lick it. So anyway.
Like a lollipop. No, I did not.
So what Uzbekistan Airlines is doing, and it just came out today, and people are all up in arms, of course, because they're weighing their passengers. However, once you get weighed and all you have to do is like, I'm male, female, child, and I weigh 210 pounds. And then you move along. Everything else is kept confidential. But there's that other airline that came out like 2013, the Samoa airline, and they are the ones that actually, when you got
Samoans,
on,
some big people though.
When you got on, they weighed you, and you're like, oh, you're 500 pounds. We're gonna charge you an additional airline fee.
Because weight is money. Weight is fuel. It's money.
As you explained earlier.
Yeah.
So.
And I know and love the Samoan people. Awesome folks. Great food, but some fat motherfuckers out there. I say that with love and respect.
They're very
muscular. Look at me. I say that with love and respect.
They're very muscular, and they can throw one arm in your nose and kill you.
In fact, I believe that is the capita of the most football players that come out of anywhere in the
America,
U.S.
Samoa?
So, respect. Yeah. But those are some big people. And, when it comes to the price of gas and the price of flying somewhere, if somebody, it's the same thing with luggage. That's why they charge you for luggage. Because, you weigh a lot of stuff. When you put it on the plane, it costs more to get from point A to point B.
Okay, I have one thing I want to quickly say. So when I was on my last flight, I had an aisle seat, the middle seat with this lady who completely was large and imploded over both seats, and then her friend. And then on top of that, she was sick as hell and kept sneezing, coughing, and had like a blanket. And then she's like, "Can I get tea?" And she was like sick, like flu sick or something. So I'm here on like half of my seat next to like the sick person. I couldn't even put like my armrest down or anything. So should I get like a discount or something?
No.
Well, then what do? I just tell her to squeeze your stuff in your seat?
That's what, that's flying.
Or
that's what happens.
I just need to toughen it up.
That's what happens.
So I had a bottle or two of wine, and I'll always deal with it, and I'll cuddle with her later.
Respect. Let's
get to pay respects real quick. A student who went out for a night of drinking, and recently he woke up with more than just a banging headache. That's the guy that sent in that email that we told you earlier about to his professor. You can check it out online, thedailyf.com. I don't want to run back again because we did it earlier on the show. Let's move on to a guy in Florida. Had a warrant out for his arrest last month. He knew he wouldn't be able to pay the warrant, so he stole his friend's truck. and planned to sell it so he could pay off for that warrant. Cops showed up, arrested him, so now he's even more in jail. But I almost have to pay respect because old boy at least had a plan, even though he came down to stealing his buddy's truck.
Right.
Lady in Pennsylvania left some cupcakes on the stove on Sunday. Her dog tried to jump up to get them, accidentally turned the burners on, burnt the place down. My question is, Kiki right there, you see her passed out. She might be dead. I don't know. Respect. We get a house. She burns it down. What do we do?
Love her unconditionally.
Respect.
Also, I have to respect the people over at the DPS that gave 0 Fs. I spent, 4 hours, 2 hours, separate different times. I had the picture earlier. I'll bring it back up again. Give me 1 sec here. By the way, if you are listening to the podcast, just picture hundreds of people sitting down. And this picture is a fourth of the room. I had to be sly when I was taking the picture because people were staring at me. So I didn't want to do like a little panoramic. Maybe I should have did that so you could see the people behind me and everywhere else. But holy crap, I wanted to pay respect to the DPS for giving no Fs about changing their system up. That's obviously broken. By the way, thank you guys to the people that gave me different places to go check out and maybe try to get my license. I'm desperately trying to get my license. I love living here. I want to get like a carry-on with my boy Smeeze, so I'm trying to do it, but it's proving to be pretty damn difficult. What do you have in the chat?
Respect from John.
Respect.
On to the next one.
On to the next what?
Story.
And now it's time. What the? A look at today's most bizarre moments in the world of news. What the? Starts now. What the?
WTF stories. We'll start with a clown dude. Some guy put a clown mask on and broke to a lady's house at 4:30 in the morning with an axe. She beat his ass. So I wanted to pay some respects and WTF at the same time.
Yeah, it's really
WTF. Like, what the hell are you doing breaking into somebody's house with a clown mask? What the hell are you doing?
God,
Respects to the lady who took him down. Because if I saw a clown, I'd be pulling out the 9 and blasting. I don't care if it's a practical joke or not. That's we shoot first, ask questions later. But again, respect to the lady who ripped his mask off. Realized she knew the dude. He ran out. There's a warrant out for his arrest.
I hope they find him.
Who's breaking into places with an axe at 4:30 in the morning to kill somebody?
Right.
What are you doing? Woman in North Carolina says a guy with if you're about to have a doctor surgically remove your little friend to try to make him bigger, don't go to an unlicensed doctor. This guy went to 2 different unlicensed doctors. The first one botched up his job down below. The second one he went to try to fix up that messed up job, he screwed it up even more. They were both unlicensed doctors, and again, he was going in to try to make his junk bigger. Makes me feel good about myself.
Isn't it called like a penis pump?
I don't know.
I've never seen one in person, but isn't that what people usually do before they get like the botched job? I mean,
maybe he tried that. And how small is it that you're going to an unlicensed doctor?
No,
to an unlicensed
maybe
doctor?
he didn't have a lot of money.
Then you just got to live with it.
Sad.
Then I don't know what to tell you, but damn. A guy covered in mud broke into a zoo, California on Tuesday, started swinging from trees to trees, yelling out he was Tarzan at people. He was on meth. They found him sleeping in one of the exhibits. How he didn't get his face eaten off by one of the monkeys or something.
Yeah.
Blows my mind. Guy in London tried to rent his apartment for $1.50 earlier this week. But there was one catch. Whoever moved into had to treat him like a slave.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So apparently the ad wound up getting taken down. I don't think he got a taker. And finally, finishing up our WTF segment of the week, guy in Florida got arrested 2 weeks ago for doing donuts in the front lawn of a prison.
There you go. Brilliant.
Brilliant indeed. By the way, Horizon saying penis injections. Blah. Does that mean he tried them and it just didn't work?
No, it just sounds painful.
Oh, okay. What else? Moving
Back in the day.
No, I wanted to talk about the damn trip.
Maybe next week.
Why? This is 2 weeks you're pushing it on.
Maybe next week.
Why maybe next week?
Because I have to get official details and purchase flights.
Okay, this is, by the way, the Point-counterpoint last week was about her hating on me going on a boys trip and trying to like overdo me on that boys trip, and I'm trying to find out where she's going. Apparently, she told me probably on rave night, so I wasn't really completely there and blah, blah, blah. But
I definitely told PK, I was like, hey, I told the whole group, this is what's going on. And then one of the guys is like, oh, my aunt lives in this city and I can totally hook you up there. It'll be amazing. I've been there before. You'll have great times. And it's like, yes. But now we see each other sober and it's like, oh, remember telling me that? Like, I don't know. And then PK doesn't remember me telling the story. So I'm like, let's keep it quiet.
I'm telling you, I couldn't even guess. Couldn't even guess what she told me. So
it's not Vegas and it's not out of the country.
Please be on us next week because she's got to give me the damn details.
Maybe I'll call Shar on air and we can tell y'all together.
I want the details.
Yes, you do. Yeah, but we'll tell you on the air. I think that would be better for like everybody to actually get her voice, and then we're gonna do like a few videos and everything. So,
we're doing videos now.
Yeah, so we'll have a good time.
And by the way, online, if you go to the PK and DK live tab, you'll see it scroll down, and then you'll see the point counterpoint. You can still vote for it until next week. We'll keep that open, and that's on the dailyf.com. Scroll over to the PK and DK live tab. Yeah, what are you staring at me?
I didn't know if we were allowed to talk about it, but why did the mattress show get pulled?
What mattress show? Oh, somebody asked? The mattress show got pulled because it said some stuff that angered a client that was tied into maybe a different employment opportunity that actually pays some of the bills. This is passion that pays the bills. Every once in a while, I say something that gets kind of, taken the wrong way or something. Sometimes I'm a little too honest, so I had to yank it down. But I do want to take the clip of the mattress blacklight special and put that online. I've just been so working hard on trying to get our website dialed in. So please just bear with me, and I'm going to have that for you here pretty soon. Back in the day, let's go there right now.
And now it's time for DK's Today, Back in the Day.
All right. What you got?
We got Kylie Jenner. PK is so happy. I'm surprised he's not cheersing. Oh, wait.
I just don't care.
Oh, it is. Oh, she's 18 finally. Anna Kendrick is 30.
Don't skip over that. As of this week, her 25-year-old boyfriend, Tyga, is no longer statutory raping her. And everybody's cool with that. It blows my damn mind. Everybody's cool.
It's 25. Fine because she's a Kardashian whore. And
when she was 16, they got together. All of a sudden, everybody's applauding. Oh, he just bought her a car. Everybody else. There's people that have lost their lives.
Right.
Because of 19-year-olds dating 17 or 16-year-olds 2 years apart.
Or if
they've lost their lives.
I'm just calling out how it is right now. College athletes who have relationships with chicks who are underage or some just in the same situation, or maybe not even athletes, just people like that happens a lot.
There's a guy.
But now we're applauding. We're applauding them. He gave her a Ferrari.
There's a guy
he gave her a Ferrari.
that
it's
was
all
19, hooked up with a 16-year-old. Somehow it ended up going to the court system. The parents and the girl were like, do not charge him under the Sexual Criminality Act or what have you. Because he wanted to be like, he was going to school to become a computer guy, right? Computer engineering. They ended up putting him on the registration list, and he can't ever touch a computer again, even though the parents and the girl were all like for him not getting charged. Right? Yet you got Tyga, who got with Kylie at what, 16?
I don't know.
She just turned 18 and then 25. Yeah, 16, I believe. Maybe even 15. And then everybody's like, oh yeah, it's so cool. Dude, we're so fucked out here. All right, what else you got?
We have Anna Kendrick. She is amazing. She's at 30, dirty 30. Chris Hemsworth is 32. He is Thor. Sorry, right. I love him. JC Chazes is 39, NSYNC member who foolishly wait, really? Eva Longoria get it? Wait, no way.
Yeah, he was with Eva Longoria.
No way.
Okay.
No, that was Tony Parker.
I'm telling you who's with Eva Longoria.
There's no way.
Well, look it up. You want me to do the rest? Do you look it up?
Drew Lachey is 39, Dancing with the Stars King, and the shortest of 98 degrees. Charlize Theron is 40, perfect looking goddess, and I have her perfume. Love her.
I'll do the next one.
Please.
Asia Serreras, 42. Beautiful.
Asia or Asia?
Asia, half Asian, half German, mattress actress. He starred in 433 fine films, including Booty Trapped, I Cream on Genie, and The Fantastic Four on the Floor.
Sorry. That's disgusting. Really? I don't even know what that is. M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong is 45. Shyamalan, if you want to get technical, writer, director of The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Signs, The Village, the complete disaster known as Lady in the Water, the slightly less disastrous The Happening, and the even more disastrous The Last Airbender. Misty Rain is 46. She's another horror PK would love to tell you about.
321 fine films, including Ass Wide Shut, Deep Space 69, and Geronimo.
Gillian Anderson is 47. Special Agent Dana Scully on The X-Files. Michael Bivins is 47. The Biv of Belle Viv DeVoe. I don't know who the hell that is. Joe Rogan is 48. Oh, I do love Hoda Kotb.
Who is that?
Hoda Kotb is Kathy Lee's partner on like the 10 a.m. part of the show. Rest in peace to Kathy Lee Gifford's husband, who just passed at 84 on Sunday. It was really sad. I always love watching Kathy Lee and Hoda. They're the ones, I have to admit, inspired my Wine Wednesday segment, because every time I watch that show, it's just the two of them. They're happy. They're great friends. They're talking about things just similar to PK and I. And they always have a glass of wine. Today, I watched the show, and Matt Lauer is filling in for Kathy Lee. And he still had like a glass of wine with Hoda. And I mean, rest in peace to Kathy Lee's husband. He was a former football player, everything. I know you really don't care, but Hoda Kotb, happy birthday as well.
I never watched the show, so it's not that I don't care.
You watch Kathy Lee and Hoda. They always drink wine and get tipped out.
You've had it on, and I've watched it like for 5 minutes.
I love it.
Whitney Houston would have been 52. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Oh, come on. You know he likes big butts. He's 52. Antonio Banderas, 55. He is Zorro. And David Duchovny also. I thought that was pretty strange. Scully and also David Duchovny both have birthdays. 55, star of the X-Files, past and future. That's right. If you haven't heard, the X-Files are coming back. 84, we're listening to Born in the USA.
Right.
Remember the when we did that in karaoke in Canada? And these bitches charged me $750. $750 for messing that room up. Probably deserved more, to be honest.
You did some serious damage in there.
I was feeling in the moment.
Of course.
Not even really born in the USA, but I had that USA pride in Canada, you know? And when you rock out, sometimes you got to put a couple holes in the wall.
At least you didn't have your cock out during that karaoke.
I was going to say that, but I was trying to keep it halfway clean.
Oops.
Epic Jam Ghostbusters. Ray Parker Jr. came out in 1984. Bat Dance. Probably, arguably, I would say Prince's best song ever.
Back dance?
Bat Dance. We were listening to that in 89. Electric Chair.
Alexa, play Back Dance.
You might not know that one.
I can't find the song Bat Pants in your music library or in
Bat Pants? Alexa, play Prince's Bat Dance.
A prime playlist for dance party. Caffeine for your ears.
What? Caffeine for my rear? Alexa, stop. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What has 8 wheels and flies?
Batmobile.
A garbage truck.
Oh, and flies, get it? They're buzzing around. There you go.
All right.
I'm always fascinated by Mark Cohen. You know, he did Walking in Memphis, that song. I've always tried to find that at a karaoke bar because I feel like I could kill it.
Walking in Memphis.
That was horrible.
Oh.
But in 2005, he was shot in the head by a guy trying to carjack his van in downtown Denver. I do believe he's fine now, though. In 96, let me walk my way, go backwards a little bit. Pieces of You by the jacked up but now fixed Teeth Jewel, and House of Pain's Jump Around. That was back in 92. We were listening to that. Not to mention, all right, we'll keep it there. The Point-Counterpoint, you can vote on that online from last week, or you can send me your suggestions for what they should do to these kids when they find them that beat a dog to death, and I'll gladly put them online so people can vote. But I wanted realistic, like, punishments that actually would happen. Or can anything happen to them? Or is it a slap on the wrist? Might be just a slap on the wrist.
Or did somebody just accidentally come and slit their ankles? off.
Well, that's not, again, practical.
I know.
Practical.
That's not practical. In my head, that's just what I'm envisioning. I'm sorry. I'm a very graphic person when it comes to hurting people who don't deserve.
Well, look at little Kiki. Pass the F out.
She's our baby.
Kiki, you alive? Kiki!
She's breathing.
Are you sure?
We did a pretty long run. It's been very hot in Houston lately.
Hair on fleek. Thank you guys for the compliments tonight. We appreciate it. Check out thedailyf.com for more updates as I will ramp it up as soon as I can get all the back end fixed. And then we got some other people that can contribute stuff, so it's going to be even more awesome. Little last minute roll call, please.
Yes. So we got Low-Key Thumbs. We have John, Skate Free, Christy, Matt. We have Horizon, Manuel, Raymond, JBL 200, Baby J, and Truth Teller Manuel.
And the lurkers. We got 2 of the lurkers still left in there.
Lurkers.
Big thanks to everybody
Yes.
that also podcasts the show
Hi,
later.
Mom.
And if you're watching the show later as well, big thank you guys to you. We always appreciate the view, and you can always find it. Now, there's a couple places. I'm going to keep PK and DK up until I can get the other side completely done. When it is done, PK and DK is going to take you right to our show page on the new site, which will give you all the options. You could watch quick clips from past shows or full clips from past shows up here. I know you can't see this if you're podcasting the show, but just go to thedailyf.com. You'll see it. The live thing is right there. We're also going to have the 24/7 cam. You can go. It's a lot bigger now.
We got a warning.
We got a little warning, but you'll be able to go there. You can chat with us. You can do all that stuff. I thought I had something else I wanted to show you on here. If you ever have a comment, there it is, comment or a story we should talk about, maybe for news and do we care or something, whatever you have, you can send it in right there, and then I'll add it to the list. So throughout the week, if there's something that you're like, oh, you should talk about this, click on that. It's going to open up right the email that you can send it in. You can also do it on Twitter or Facebook. You can email me. This actually will take you to my email, pk@pkanddk.com.
I would also like to say, if you have any suggestions for Wine Wednesday, absolutely please send those in. We would absolutely love to taste anything that you've had that you've actually enjoyed, or anything that you've seen like, oh my God, this is such a great deal. Send it in. That's one of our segments that we love to highlight, and would love if you were a part of it as well. So
also, I wanted to say that up here is just some of the people that sent in pictures that worked right there. So what just the hell happened? I have to look at that. So if you have a picture, however you watch us, make sure you take a picture. I really love
yes, Baby J, it can be rum. Any drinks.
I love Misha's picture too, because he has his name right there, so people know who the people are. So, if you want to take a picture of with the show in the background on your laptop, on your phone or something, if you could send that in, I'd appreciate it. I want to incorporate it somewhere. I'm not sure where, but somewhere. I just love that, just because you guys are part of the show. So that's going to be really cool. Also, I wanted to say, if you go, so the Daily Fool, I'm just walking you through the site just real quick. So if you're podcasting again, you can go to our actual video of the show, go to 1:47, and you'll be able to see what I'm doing right now. An hour and 47. Good catch. But the Daily Foolery obviously has the top stories of the day, right? Random stuff from the week is going to be on the right. These are all the updates. So the very recent update's going to be at the top, and then move down. And again, after I get done with the coding, it's going to be even more. When everybody else gets down and they can contribute, it's going to be even more than that. Up top, just a little featured videos right there. But if you also go to the Daily Foolery, you'll see the different pages. So whenever I post a story, you can go to my page and you can see all my stories. When DK starts posting stories, they'll be on DK's page. When our buddy Ben stops posting stories, they'll be on his. Of course, Smeeze. I love this picture of Smeeze. This was a picture that we were in New Orleans. We did a guy's trip in New Orleans, and he saw a chick at a club, and he was like, I'm going to go talk to her. Or not even a club. It was daytime at the bar. And I'm like, talk to her. And she gave him this nasty look. And I was like, I was back right there with the iPhone. I'm like, I got to get this. That's the picture I got, so I wanted to use that for him, but it's awesome. So he's going to have his stuff. And now, more importantly, at the very, very bottom, you'll see Submit Post. If you ever see a story you can send it our way, right? I'm having a little problem knowing who's sending the stories in. So if you do end up sending a story in, you can just email me the link at through Facebook, Twitter, or at pk@thedailyf.com, or you can just hit submit post, put in your title, right? Put in whatever you want to put in right here. Your links will turn into videos on the back end, so you can do that. Also, tell me who you are in this section, and I'll make sure to take it out of there. And you could put it in the below sections, but I think I'm having problems with these two sections. But anyway, fill all this crap out if you ever have something, and then send it in my way.
Don't forget the human check. We have to make sure you're not a robot.
Well, I had to do that because...
No, I know, honey. I just want to make sure that they know.
Currently, in the last 2 days, there were 7,500 attempts. 7,500 attempts of, like, hacking our shit.
Why would anyone want to hack us?
I think it's anybody. I think it's like if you're on WordPress, there's always like, I don't know what they get out of it. But also...
we'll find you and we'll kill you if you hack us.
I don't think so. But you can also log in if you like to log in
kill
or register. You can register, right? After you register, and if you submit any of the posts and stuff, the people that start submitting posts that are getting like really good, because once you submit a post, I get an email, right? So you got to give me a little bit of time, because I had some posts submitted last week at like 1 in the morning. You got to give me some time. I might not be next to a computer at 1 in the morning, you know? So I'll see them the next day, and I'll go through the post and approve and make any small changes and post. The less changes I start having to make, the more I'm going to be like, all right, this guy should just be an author that can just do their own stuff. And that's how I want to be able to build like a trust and just give you permission to do your own stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just think about like when you submit something, put like a little blurb about what you think about it, something creative, but your honest opinion, and try not to get too fucking crazy, because, you know, still we try to keep a little bit kosherness. But yeah, do that. And then when you register, we can go from there. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I haven't told you how many times, love, I am very, very, very impressed with everything that you've done. And I hope that everybody that sees it, that watches, that is able to post and everything easily, just appreciates it as much as I do.
I just wanted like a place where everybody can like do their own stuff. And if you guys have amazing stories that people really start following, then you guys can do podcasts. And the good thing about this is like everything that I've built, now it's easy. I can do a couple of buttons and have your like own stuff set up, so you don't have to pay about hosting and all the other stuff. If I'm already paying for that, there's no reason for you to pay to
host
to
your
have
own
to
site.
host and like, because there's not, you got to consider you're paying for hosting, you're paying for cloud hosting so you can make it faster. You're paying for a CDN, content delivery network, so it stores the pictures so it gets even faster, so it only takes like 5 seconds to load instead of 20 seconds. You're paying for videos to be stored online. All the stuff that now it's done. So it's up to you guys. If you guys want to do it and build something in your own brand and it takes off, then you can charge for your own brand. I have abilities for you to be like, you know what? If John wants to do a show that he can charge $1 per show or something, he can do that. I'm not saying it's feasible to do that anytime soon until you build something and you want to do some extra stuff. But the point is,
it's available.
It's available, and we can do it, and it might work. It might not work. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work, you know? And if it doesn't work, I'm still proud of the fact that we gotten this far, and I think it looks good. I think it's awesome, and we still got to do it for fun, even if we have like 0 viewers. I can give a rat's ass because I like doing it. This weekend, in fact, we're going to do, if you go under the Go Show,
Horizon, don't yell at us this time.
Horizon's really fucked up this name of this thing, because now I'm like, talking to her about it.
Go Cast,
now Cast. For the time, but you, Horizon, if you start doing stuff, can have your Go Cast.
He's ready to do it.
So under the PKDK show, when you go to Go Show this weekend, we're going to do one. Probably have it up by Monday afternoon, but we'll have like another new Go Show, so we can have like new things happening right there. And again, I'm working on new stuff. Any kind of features you can think of, please get them to me, whether they exist or not. I can figure it out, code it, hire somebody to code it. Like, I want to do stuff that's like clean, awesome content you can waste some time with, and new. Like, it's a very big challenge to try to find new things to do nowadays. Back when we started podcasting with the Playhouse, nobody was doing it. You know what I'm saying? But now everybody's cut off. So it's like, all right, so what's the new thing? So that's what we're trying to find out. If you have any ideas, get them to us again. And you can do that right on the front page. And on the right, you'll see got a tip or whatever. That comes right to me. So you could do that way. I'm trying to think. If you're watching the show on a mobile site, it's going to be fucked until I can get the code right. I'm getting there. That's the good news. It has taken me a lot longer than I thought, but I'm getting there. So on the mobile site, it's just expected to be dicey for like another week. So just go on it on the computer. I think that's it. But, and the other thing is like for the Bill O'Brien thing, what I really loved about that is so when we were watching it, I was like grabbing it and trying to put it online so it could be like really up to date. So I kind of like that. Crap, I think that's it. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I wanted to say from that. What?
That's okay. You've done a lot.
Working on it.
I miss Studio C, but love Big D. It is awesome. Y'all are getting better and getting bigger. Thank you. Studio D rocks. Thank you, guys.
I'm going back and forth because I thought the Studio C had like a little more intimacy to it that I kind of liked. So that's why this afternoon before we started the show, I was thinking about moving the camera forward and like trying to make it smaller. But I don't know. So that's something else.
I mean, with PK, like, really, do people just want to see my nose? I mean, I think that it's a great camera angle. They don't want to just...
I don't know. I'm just always experimenting. We're going to do stuff. Sometimes it's going to work.
That's why we do the Go Cast, Now Cast Go show, whatever it is. It's close enough. But when we do the others, that's coming from the GoPro. And so we have an even closer angle,
Yeah.
I think you're doing a fabulous job. So.
Is there anything in the chat that I'm forgetting and neglecting? And before we wrap this up,
Studio D rocks. Love Studio D. I'm gonna do a last chat roll if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. No, for sure.
So we got low key thumbs. We have John, Skate Free, Matt, Horizon, Raymond, JBL 200DB. We have Baby J. Trutel Manuel, Christy, and then our 2 lookers that are still there. Again, lurkers.
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 Yeah.
You gotta say,
Lurkers,
you gotta say that because I'm working on a graphic. So when you're saying lurkers, it's gonna be like
lurkers,
eyeballs.
But some people might not know how to join in. But
They're
it's
still
easy.
lurkers.
Just quick with your Facebook, with your Twitter.
They do, but there's some people that will never log in because they don't want to be associated.
Oh,
so that's why they're the lurkers. So please, no more shout outs except saying the lurkers. The lurkers. Thank you again for joining us. And whether you're live or not,
I hate this part of the show to say goodbye.
Thank you for the views. We appreciate it. And it means a lot to us, especially with all the work that goes into it. Like, obviously, the people in the live show right now in the chat is top of the line. That's awesome. But also, there's a lot of people that can't make it live. They've got like lives. They've got kids. They got all this stuff, work or whatever. So I just want to say,
that interferes with like these people take the time out, like they're on lunch breaks or whatever, and they just want to be with us.
I just want to say I appreciate everybody that like gives us the view and or listen on Spreaker. Obviously YouTube. Please follow us on YouTube and Spreaker. PK and DK on Twitter and Facebook, and that's it. We'll see you, rat bastards, next week. I think that's it. Check out the Daily F for like updates. I'll have a few here while I'm finishing it up. Anything else?
We love you.
Love you guys.
Thank
See you guys.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central. Or at pkanddk.com. With replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more.
I actually leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye, 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 bye. Stop. Bye. I'm on the street. I'm telling you, goodbye.
Miss, we're on a...
Goodbye.